Hey, what's up everyone, Kevin here. In this video, I want to share with you the best places to learn how to snowboard. So when you're snowboarding, the place that you choose to actually practice these beginner skills are really the most important thing. So I'm going to take you through all the best places to learn so that you can learn faster, have more fun doing it, and also stay more safe. The first area you want to find is a wide open flat area where you can practice skating. Skating is a fundamental of snowboarding. Having your front foot strapped in and then pushing your board along with your free foot. Having a big open space like this will give you all the space you need to practice this skill. A place where you don't want to practice skating is someplace that is too busy with other riders or people you may run into, or in an area that has a bit of a slope to it, because your snowboard is going to always want to slide down the hill. So having a perfectly flat area where there's not many people around is the perfect place to practice your skating. Next, you want to find a short, mellow slope that flattens out. This is the perfect place to practice your 1 foot riding, which will prepare you for the chairlift. You want to practice 1 foot riding because when you get off the chairlift, you're going to have to do it with 1 foot strapped in. By finding a short, mellow slope that flattens out, this gives you the perfect place to get used to riding straight with 1 foot, and the flat area is going to give you that place where you can stop yourself. You don't want the slope to be very long because you don't need to pick up much speed, and you really want it to flatten out because this is going to help you to stop the same way that it flattens out when you get to the top of a chairlift. So with this mellow area, you can easily walk up it, put your free foot in the middle of your board against your binding, ride down the short slope, and then when it flattens out, drag your heel or toe in the snow to stop yourself. The next area you want to find is someplace where you can practice your heel and toe sliding. The best area to practice this is someplace that is a little bit longer, that has a bit more of a pitch to it. So a place that has a decent amount of pitch that's long enough will give you that chance to practice your heel and toe sliding, where you're getting used to controlling your speed and stopping on your snowboard's edge. I think the perfect pitch is someplace where if you were to roll a ball, it would actually roll down the slope and not pick up too much speed. If you were to roll a ball and it wouldn't go anywhere, then that slope is probably too flat. And if the ball picks up too much speed, then it's probably too steep. You can also practice your first turns on this medium pitch slope. With this medium pitch, you'll be able to do your first turns and you'll pick up a bit of speed going straight, but it won't be too much that you won't be able to complete each turn. Someplace that's steeper, your board's going to pick up too much speed and you're likely to fall. And if the pitch is too flat, then it's going to be hard to make the turns without catching your edge. And it's also just going to be hard to get your board actually going down the hill. So find that perfect medium pitch slope. So next, you may take the chairlift up to an area that's still a green slope, but just gives you more distance so that you can get that mileage on your snowboard skills. With a longer green run, you're going to be able to practice your heel and toe sliding, and with that extra mileage you put on, you're going to find yourself progressing at a much higher rate. This is also the place where you can start to link together turns. Even if you can't link turns the entire way, by having a longer slope, you can do heel or toe sliding in the more challenging parts of the run, and then the places where you feel more comfortable, you can start going for single turns or even starting to link turns together. But having a longer green run will give you that distance and mileage so that you can have many more times practicing linking your turns, and you're going to progress much faster this way. Next, you can progress onto some blue terrain, and even if you're still a beginner, you can still attempt some blue runs. The best way to do this is any parts of the blue runs that are a bit steeper, you can practice your heel and toe sliding, going back and forth across the slope. And then the more mellow areas of the blue run, that's where you can practice linking your turns together. By sliding the areas that are more steep and then linking turns on the areas that are a bit more mellow, again, it's going to give you that mileage, but it's also going to give you some chances to try linking turns in areas that are a bit more steep. Even in areas where you feel like you're still sliding on your heels and toes and not ready for turns, eventually with more mileage, you're going to be able to start to attempt turning on some more steep runs. At this point, when you're a beginner, mileage is the most important thing. Longer runs will really give you those chances to do more heel and toe sliding and more attempts at linking your turns. So just to recap, start off by skating someplace that's completely flat. Then practice 1 foot riding on a mellow slope that levels out, followed by a short run with a medium pitch where you can practice your heel sliding, toe sliding, and get a few of your first turns. Then find a longer green run where you can get some mileage on your heels and toes and start to link your turns. Then when you're ready, move on to the blue runs where you can link turns on the more mellow areas and slide some of the steeper parts. If you have any questions about these beginner areas, let me know down in the comments. I'll put a link to the beginner snowboard playlist where there are lots of videos to help you through these beginner stages. I'll also put links to some of my favorite beginner gear down in the description. Thanks for watching, have fun with learning to snowboard, and I'll catch you in the next video.